Hello, guys. You're confused on what this is. This is just a bird care card. Don't worry about any bird sounds, those are just my pet birds. But anyway, this is a bird care card. You see, I ordered a bird's first aid kit, which I'll make a separate video on to show you guys what everything looked like. But I'll just give you guys some basic first aid information here, and then I'll demonstrate to you guys some of the stuff that's inside the kit. Alright, so I'm gonna read all this out to you guys, because I know that on YouTube you can't find any videos of treating birds and basic first aid. Anyways, let's get this over with, shall we? First aid for your bird. Birds need first aid quickly, whether it's because of an accident or illness. As a bird owner, your interest and ability to recognize your bird's problem can mean life or death, and they're not kidding. Find a local veterinarian who specializes in birds, look in bird magazines, directories, or the yellow pages. Record the veterinarian's information and your bird's information on the bird kit care information card. Don't wait to find a bird veterinarian specialist. Decide if your bird's problem is due to illness or an observed accident, and go to the section Bird Illness Symptoms or Bird Accident Care. Birds are expert at hiding illnesses, as this is a method of survival in the wild. Even though your bird is tamed, their instinct is still present. You may need to do some detective work to observe symptoms. Okay, so here are some symptoms. Loss of appetite, fluffy feathers, no activity such as moving or making noise. Loss of feathers, but that could be confused with molting. But if it's very noticeable, it's loss of feathers. Swelling, if any, especially on the feet. But if any of the above symptoms are observed, then isolate your bird and call or transport for vet care as soon as possible. Bird care accidents such as bleeding, broken wing or leg, burns, or poisoning is pretty much taken care of here with this card and this first aid kit, because this came in the first aid kit. Okay, so for bleeding, which is mainly an issue for me personally when I try trimming my bird's nails. Locate the source of the blood on your bird. A bird has a very small blood supply, and unchecked blood loss can result in death very quickly. Once the bleeding has been located, you need to stop the flow immediately. For parakeets and conures, after 10 drops of blood, you cut like their toenail and their bleed out 10 drops, they're pretty much nearly dead. But that's just for toenails, not sure about the other body parts, but just keep in mind. Bleeding their beak area. Apply styptic powder to the area. I'll show you what that looks like. If bleeding does not slow, then pack Stypack heavily onto the area. I never really had to do it heavily for the toenail, but yeah, apply. I can't pronounce the word styptic powder to bleeding area and apply gentle but firm pressure. You may need to pack it heavily into the bleeding area. Luckily, whenever I do cut their toenails, I only have to do it like gently. But for a blood feather, you gotta look at the feather of the broken or damaged quill. Apply and lock onto the feather at the base with 5-inch metal forceps. Pull the feather in the direction of the feather growth. If the area continues to bleed after the feather is pulled, apply the styptic powder. Gentle pressure at site of bleeding may be needed. Some causes of accidents, just as a side note. When those are not detected by birds, and they may fly into them. Ceilings or other open fans. Other household pets such as dogs, cats, or large birds that may cause severe injury or death. Open containers of water, such as toilets or tubs. Or leg bands on birds may catch on various objects, causing fractures, constriction, or dislocation. Now for that last one, I really can't think of a time I ever heard of that happening, but obviously it must have happened. Okay, so for a broken wing or leg, if you observe your bird flying into an object and or favoring a wing or leg, the limb may be broken or fractured. You will need to loosely wrap your bird with a towel or bird kit gauze and transport to your veterinarian immediately. For burns, they can come easily burned. They come into contact with hot objects or chemicals. Some causes of burns: hot water or food on stove, hot water in sinks/tubs, hot range topped cookware, faucets running hot wire. Like, they're very sensitive to this thing. Like, they even touch it for a second, you're kind of in trouble. Electrical cords, they like bite through them. Chemical burns from chlorine, bleach, and just any chemical cleaner really. What to do? Just keep the bird calm and warm. Flush the burn area with the bird kit eye/skin wash. Grease burns should be covered with cornstarch or flour first, then flushed. The procedure may need to be repeated several times. Apply burn cream. You will need to assess the severity of the burn and the need for veterinary attention, because you're the only one there. Poisoning. The following are symptoms of a poisoned bird: vomiting, difficulty breathing, seizures, coma. Possible causes of poisoning could be from various toxins that are listed there. Let's see here. They can also eat these to also get poisoned. Now, there are of course some safe plants, but there are also unsafe plants. But tame birds, but like birds in captivity, they're less likely to know which ones are poisonous or not. Okay, so anyway, for poison treatment, which is the big part of this, your bird may go into shock, so keep it calm and quiet. If your bird has gotten poison in or around its eye, flush area with skin/skin wash. If your bird's skin has been in contact with a poison, flush it with large amounts of water, especially before they start printing. Call your veterinarian for further instructions, but you should take your bird in as soon as possible. If you know the poison product, it would help to take it with you. You can leverage your veterinarian, call the poison control center in your area immediately. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this too. This is an EMT spray. I also bought this as well and packed it into the commercially bought first aid kit because I figured it'd be good. I'm just gonna, since I'm limited on space here, I'm gonna let you guys just pause and give you guys all the information here. I'm gonna go up here. You guys can pause and read this. Watch out for the curatics. And definitely pay attention to the directions for use and precautions. Even though the precaution is to keep it out of kids' way. Okay, now next I'll be doing the bird first aid kit in the next video. And again, I'm just doing this because like having domesticated birds in Paris are still like a new thing, and people just need to eventually gain awareness of it so there could be more demand and more care and research put into these guys. But for now, this is the best thing we have, and there's no videos on it, so the bird care card was the first thing that I decided I should show you guys, because chances are you probably won't even know what to do. I don't know why that happened, but alright, so I'm gonna upload this and then show you guys the content of this. Good luck taking care of your bird. Have a nice day.